What's up and welcome back. Today we're going for a test drive on a 1972 Camaro. This is a Z-28 with a 350 under the hood. Also has power steering. Should be a pretty good test drive, 4-speed car. Go ahead and hit subscribe, share, and hit like. I'll keep these videos coming your way. Check us out at maplemotors.com. I have financing and shipping available, along with 100 detailed photos of every car on the lot. Guys, every Monday I update with new inventory, so go there, check that out around 11 o'clock. If you're interested in anything, give me a call, 615-822-4444. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride.
What side motor in that Camaro?
Before we take off, go to look around the interior, check everything out. Like I said, it's got the 4-speed transmission, aftermarket gauges under the dash. And the tach up there. The dash is in pretty good shape. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Guys, if you want some gear, I got these cups and mugs, and this has helped me out quite a bit, especially on these 100-degree days. Having a cold drink at all times. All right, looking around in here. Back dash, pretty clean. Back seats, pretty clean. Panels look good. Headliner, not too bad. Let's get her started up. She starts up easy. You can tell she's still cold right now. I basically just started it up, put her in the back. That way I can wash the dirt off of it. Oil pressure's at 30. Engine temperature is at like 140 right now. The tag moving around on the dash, showing 71,000 miles, but I can't stand behind that because people can change out these gauges. They change out the motors and everything else. So you want to verify all that stuff. If you go to buy an old classic car and they ain't got paperwork on the mileage, then they're probably just joshing you. Let's check out, see if the blower motor works. It does. It's blowing pretty hard. No AC on this one. And the vents are swapping over. They're working pretty good. Radio is aftermarket. I don't know how it works. Maybe try to hold this. Well, I don't know. It looks fairly new, but I'm not 100% sure how to get it working, so we'll just try to skip over that. Maybe I'll figure it out later on. Try this horn. You got your bets out? Well, wipers work. Horn? It does work. A little popping coming from the exhaust in the back. You hear that? Could be loading up through the car because we're just sitting here. Got to play that game with the wipers to get them down. You got some Kenwood tweeters up in the corners. Man, I want to get that radio jamming, but we'll figure it out. Let's hit the road, see how she runs and drives. All right, I'm gonna find my seatbelt. We're getting ready to take off here. Grab the right side, I'll be doing all right. I don't know, this seatbelt's acting a little funny here. It don't want me to put it on. There we go, there we go. All right. Golly, man. There we go. It's not bolted down at the bottom exactly right, so that thing's flopping around back there. And it is not retracting the way it's supposed to. Woo, it's hot. Let's hit the road. Engine temperature's up to 180. Let's check this clutch. Anything I see, I will let you know. I'll get a little bit closer so I can really feel it out. Whoa, too close. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Yeah, I do these videos so you know what's wrong with these cars, what they need, and that way you're happy when you get them. Clutch on this one's letting out a little bit past halfway. 100% stopping at the gas station, get some fuel. We're within E range, below a quarter tank, so I believe the gas gauge is going to work. Most everything on this one's working except for the original tip gauge. like all of Nashville's heading this way right now. All right, take off here. Speedometer's coming up on the dash. Going pretty straight down the road. It's got a slight pull to the left. Nothing major there. The shifter's clicking in all the gears like it should. Let's try the brakes. Brakes are feeling pretty good. Tire check for third. That'll work. I bet it hit second hard then. Pretty smooth. Everything feels solid. I'm not feeling a lot of jerking around or anything like that, and it seems to be going pretty straight down the road. A little bit of a fade to the left as we were driving, but I've hit every button on that radio, and for some reason it's just not cutting on for me. What we're going to do is pull off in the gas station over here, go ahead and get some fuel. We'll put $20 worth of fuel in this ride. That way we know we have gas and get away from the E range there. I don't like running them low. But they always come in off the shipping trucks most of the time. And with that being said, they don't let you ship these cars unless they have below a quarter tank of gas. So let's get some fuel, check that gas gauge, and keep this test drive running. Guys, I got some merch out online too. You can go on over to the store. I've got another one coming out I'll be working on tonight. Maybe have a design up by the weekend. If you see the current merch come off, I'm doing a little bit of changing to the current shirts that I have now. Of course, we're up at the gas station. I put $21, $22, something like that in there. And we'll go ahead and check that gauge out. Make sure it works. All right. So that's where we ended. And that's where we're at now, half a tank. A little over half a tank. Let's hit the road. It's one crazy hot day out here. So I'm gonna do this in the shade instead of going back to the lot. Of course, it's at the end of the video now. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. I'm gonna do the walk around. Before I cut it off, I've just had her idling this whole time. Just idle down pretty low too. Staying nice and cool to be this hot. All right. All right, we're gonna get this set up in here. This is why this was so difficult. Look at that thing. Pretty sure that's supposed to be bolted to the floor. So before I get in, if you pull too hard, it gets locked up. I am gonna gently pull this out and hope that's, come on, big enough. Oh wait, that's way too big. Okay, we're good. Now I can't move. No. No, we're gonna take off now, head back to the lot. I went ahead and did the walk around video here, so it may be a little bit confusing once the video ends, because I usually do the walk at the very end, which it'll still be there, but I'm coming back here to do it. All right, so let's take off here. Takes off pretty easy. I mean, you just kind of let out on the clutch, barely touch the gas, and it runs good. Cottonmouth. This thing's hot, but everything inside's cold. Believe it or not, I've never actually had a tumbler like that before until now. And I'm not just sporting it up. I like it so much. I'm about to get another one. Mainly because my wife's gonna steal it. Okay. Suspension wise on this one, very smooth. I have no complaints with the suspension. Brakes feel good. It's actually an overall nice car, easy to drive. Most everything works except for that radio, and I may be doing something wrong. Cops are out. There's a lot in this town. It's a good thing. A little bit of a tire spin there. Gets up and goes. Chirp second and third on that one. I'm digging it. Overall, pretty sweet car. Guys, we're getting ready to do the walk around video. I went ahead and done it before I came back so I could stay in the shade, but I went over everything in detail and I could see really well over there and take my time since I wasn't pouring sweat. I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and I'll keep these videos coming your way. Thanks again, guys. See you later. I'll tell you what, it's much cooler in the shade here. Got the hood open, got the trunk open. We're gonna walk around and point out chips, scratches, flaws, anything I can find. You know the story. Check us out, maplemotors.com. Look at the detailed pictures. Look at the financing and shipping options. And if you're new to the channel, that's what we do here. We just pick out flaws, drive down the road, show you what we got. We don't work on them. We just, you know, buy them, clean them, flip them. Let's get started here. I'm gonna shut this door first because I'm gonna go down the lower portion and come back to midsection, but we're gonna start on the grill here. So this front little valance, the bottom's got a crack in it. Valance, whatever you want to pronounce it like. You got a light scratch right here in the bumper. A little bit of pitting. Not much though. Grill itself's in decent shape. Looks like some watermarks in your headlight bezels. Coming down this side, a little bug mark here, a couple little spots in the paint that aren't perfect. It's like these little acne spots in the paint. I don't know if you can see them, hopefully you can. Black is hard to show up on the camera here, so I'm zooming in on most everything. But I can find a little wax left over on the door there. Bottom of the door is solid looking. Still a little wax back there. Chipping the paint up and over. And that back looks really good. I'm surprised there's not a lot of chips right there. That tire should just kick everything up. Little spot here. Coming back. Little blemish there on the wing. Looks lighter. A little oxidized. Maybe some wax will help that out. Coming on down. There's a chip there. Middle of the door. Looking pretty good. Little spot in the door. Light scuff here. Front windshield looks pretty good. Light little scratch there though from the windshield wiper. Pillars, trim, nice, clean. Trees dumping stuff on us already. Roof, not bad. Weather stripping, good. Chip on the mirror there. Coming back to the top of the door. Door handle's in good shape. Little spot there. Little crack here. Back window. Looks like they resealed it and got a little bit of the glue on the inside of the window there. Other than that, the trim looks good. Let's go to the back. Walking up, dual exhaust. This thing does sound great. It idles real low. I like it. It stays running. It doesn't just shut off when it gets down real low. It holds its own. On the back bumper here, you got some light scratches. Older bumper. Still looks good. No reason to replace it. Gas cap's right behind it. It looks like a new cap. And some little stoppers there. Cloth. Checking your jam. Weather stripping, good. A little dusty from, looks like some wax dust blew off in the jams. Trunk. Look all around in here. Pretty solid, other than a couple little water spots got in there. Started to try to cause some rust. Looks like fairly new gas tank under there as well, if you look down in here. Trunk lid. All right, let's come down with it. Little crack in the paint there. You got some, looks like paint lines there, where it's thick. It's pretty good. Dash on this, the keys are in the ignition, shutting the trunk. Little spot there, in there. Let's go down this side now. Look at that wax. Down the bottom here, a little bit more wax left. Thick paint right there in the corner. Keep on going, chip right here. Wax. Got a couple little blemishes down here. Right there as well. Bottom of the door there. A little chip missing. Chip missing here. Some more wax. That's why it's so shiny. Somebody waxed everything. Except for that wing back there they missed. A little blemish here too. It's a flat spot. That should have waxed out. A little scratch there. And a little scuff there. They got wax on the side marker lights too. Chips there in the front. Coming on up. Headlight bezel over here, same thing, a little pitting. That ain't pitting, that's like water spots. Probably polish that out. Light scuffs there, that should come off. Somebody leaning over the fender here. Coming back midsection. Wax. Come on, Mr. Miyagi. Put it on there, wax it off. Could be little spots like divots, and it catches that wax. I could feel them too, some of these. Got a couple of them little acne spots too. This stuff, you can't really tell unless you get real close like I am. Basically shove your face in it, you can see these little divots. This spot right here has had some work. You can see the cracking, you can see the sanding marks. Looks like it goes all the way out to here in this spot. Hopefully y'all can see that. If not, you know it's there. Looks like the top of the seat back here's got a split in it. Roof and windshield look good. There's a chip right there. It's hiding from me. Pillar, weather stripping, mirror. I think we're good here. Okay, we're gonna shut down the hood here in a moment. Need a cap. That actually is not even hooked up to anything at the moment. Get the hose and hook it up to it. Right now, if you overfill the radiator, or gets hot or anything, it'll just spill out in the ground. Same with the squirters. They're not hooked up over here to this one. It's just sitting there. I like the rails that are holding the wires. Looks like they've upgraded those to MSD. Okay. Let's check the interior out, get her started, shut the hood. Door panel, pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Weather stripping, a little worn on the top. The rest of it, it's okay. Got some bubbles in the corner of the door right there. Coming down the bottom. Jams. Carpet looks good. This side of the seat's got a little rip in it, I've seen it. Other than that, carpet's good. Seat's good, it's not all tore up. E-brake does work. Yeah, make sure the clutch is pushed to the floor. I noticed that on this one. If you just kind of push it in, it won't start. You got to push it to the floor. Radio, I still haven't figured out. It did say 4 minutes a minute ago. Maybe it's counting down or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's not working. So gauges are working down here. No glove box. Missed. Coming on down with the hood here. Edge of the hood's got some cracks. Couple chips up here underneath the hood there. And you have a ding right in the middle. And I guarantee you that's where the air cleaner screw was too high. Hooked right there. I've seen that way too many times. Other than that, pretty sweet ride. Guys, don't forget to hit subscribe, share, and hit like. That helps me out quite a bit on these videos. I'll keep these videos coming your way. If you do like the merchandise, go over, check it out. I got some new stuff coming out. Finally, she sent the artwork. I'm gonna work on that tonight. I gotta do some pressure washing when I get home, but I'm also gonna work on the new t-shirts. I also redid the Let's Go For a Ride shirts. I had her upgrade them. And I'll have that out, and I got a new one coming out. It's coming. I'm pretty excited about it. I'll give you a description about it. I'll even make a video. You'll see it. Let's just say a 67 fastback's going on the next one. All right. Thank you for watching. PapleMotors.com has financing and shipping. Go there, check it out. Look at the detailed pictures. Give me a call. I'll see you later.